Kelly Ripa recently put Mark Consuelos in the doghouse following a spat on live. So, what happened in recent scenes to bring this about? And what did Mark say to anger his wife in front of their studio audience? Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are unlike any other talk show team on the air. When it comes to other popular shows like Good Morning America or Today, there is a huge emphasis on co-worker chemistry and camaraderie, as this is something that viewers naturally gravitate toward. However, what makes Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos unique as hosts is the fact that their chemistry as an on-air duo is naturally built in. Because they are husband and wife away from the cameras, their personal lives at home regularly become part of the dynamic on the set, and this even includes the way that they fight and have disagreements. This is something that automatically sets the couple apart from other anchors and hosts in this space. Live fans often feel like Kelly and Mark are welcoming them into their living rooms, as the separation between work and home is barely there. And this is something that a lot of their fans love to see. In recent discussion on Live, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos welcomed Criminal Minds actor Adam Rodriguez to the set. The topic came up of the actor struggling with grinding his teeth. To this, Kelly Ripa offered up a surprising solution as she suggested that the actor get Botox. Ripa said, "I'm going to fix this for you. I'm going to fix your problem. Botox in your jaw. Yes, that will stop you from grinding your teeth. You will not be able to grind." Mark Consuelos clapped back, adding, "You won't be able to smile or do anything else." Ripa was not deterred by her husband, as she went on to add, "I smile and I chew all the time." However, Mark was not going to let his wife off the hook so easily as he came back with, "Yeah, but the first couple of days." It turns out, Kelly Ripa beat Mark at his own game, as she was not going to let him off the hook so easily either. She then went on to add, "Just remember this statement tonight when you start rubbing up against me. I don't want to have a debate like, 'What's wrong? What's the matter? Why are you ignoring me?'" Ripa continued, adding, "I'll be like, 'My jaw can't move.'" Consuelos finally tapped out with this clever move from his wife. She regularly puts him in the doghouse on the air, and it's something that often carries over once they make it home. And it seems Mark wanted no part of that this time around, as he said, "All right, we need to take a break." Kelly Ripa, one of television's most beloved morning personalities, has always been known for her charm, wit, and playful demeanor. Alongside her co-host, Ryan Seacrest, Kelly has been a staple of morning television for years, with Live with Kelly and Ryan capturing audiences with its fun, spontaneous energy. However, during a recent episode, things took a surprising turn as Kelly and her husband, Mark Consuelos, had an on-air spat that quickly became the talk of the town. What started as a playful exchange soon spiraled into an unexpected argument, leaving fans buzzing about the heated moment and wondering if Kelly had really put Mark in the doghouse. The incident unfolded during a segment that had all the makings of a typical live show, a lighthearted conversation between Kelly and Mark, who was a guest on the program. The couple, who have been married for over 25 years, have always been open about their close relationship and their playful banter. Their chemistry has been a big part of the show's success, with fans enjoying their back and forth humor and the easy camaraderie they share. However, during this particular episode, the friendly teasing took a bit of an unexpected turn. The on-air tension. It all started when Kelly and Mark were discussing their family life, a topic they've both been open about over the years. Mark, who frequently appears on Live as a guest, started telling a humorous anecdote about their children and how they handle family responsibilities. Kelly, as she often does, jumped in with a witty comment of her own, adding her usual quick remarks to keep the conversation light and funny. However, what seemed like a harmless exchange soon took a turn when Mark made a comment about Kelly's tendency to be too controlling when it comes to household matters. The remark, which was meant to be humorous, clearly struck a nerve with Kelly, who didn't take too kindly to the comment. With a raised eyebrow, Kelly shot back, "Too controlling? You're one to talk, mister. If I didn't tell you where your clothes are, you'd probably still be wearing the same shirt from 2003. The audience laughed, thinking it was another one of Kelly's classic jokes. But Mark, clearly not expecting the comment, fired back with a more pointed remark. saying, "Well, if I didn't have to keep reminding you about the laundry, I might not need your constant guidance." Kelly's face shifted from her usual playful expression to one of surprise. The tension in the room was palpable, and the lighthearted mood seemed to disappear in an instant. The studio audience, sensing the shift, fell silent, unsure whether the exchange was just another moment of playful teasing or if it was something more serious. Kelly, however, didn't miss a beat and quickly replied, "Oh, trust me, you're in the doghouse now." For a moment, it seemed like the two might laugh off the comment, but Kelly's facial expression remained stern, and Mark, sensing that the mood had changed, attempted to backtrack. "I didn't mean it like that," he said, trying to smooth things over. But Kelly wasn't having it. She responded sharply, "No, you're in the doghouse for sure. I'm not letting this one slide." The audience, which had been used to Kelly's usual lighthearted, fun-loving approach, was now watching a couple engage in what felt like a real, unscripted argument. There was no laughing, no joking around. It was an authentic, albeit brief, moment of tension. The internet reacts. As soon as the episode aired, the internet exploded with reactions. Fans of Live were quick to discuss the moment on social media, with many expressing their shock at the unexpected turn of events. The hashtag #DogHouseKelly quickly began trending, with people commenting on how they'd never seen Kelly and Mark's relationship dynamics displayed so publicly before. One Twitter user wrote, "I've never seen Kelly so serious on air. Did Mark really put her in the doghouse?" Another commented, "I feel like this is the first time Kelly's ever really gotten mad on Live. Like, is everything okay?" The viral moment was even picked up by entertainment news outlets, with headlines like, "Kelly Ripa puts Mark Consuelos in the doghouse after heated on-air fight," and "Did Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos just have a real fight on live TV?" The incident quickly became the topic of water cooler talk, as people discussed whether the argument was scripted or a genuine display of marital tension. While many fans were concerned, others saw the moment as just another example of the fun dynamic between Kelly and Mark. "This is what makes their relationship so great," one fan wrote. "They're real with each other, and they show that even when you're married for a long time, you can still have a little spat." It's hilarious. Kelly and Mark's reaction after the show. In the aftermath of the on-air exchange, both Kelly and Mark took to social media to address the situation with their typical humor and self-awareness. Kelly posted a photo of herself with Mark, both smiling, with the caption, "The doghouse is real, folks. But I'm a softie. I'll let him out eventually. # marriage goals, # still love him."